understanding of a situation he created. And now you mad cause I manned up? Grown man shit. If you put as much effort in being a pops to your kids, you'd have less of an inclination to be stalking my shit. Nigga hunts me down all over social media. Absentee dad, I guess being a ghost is easier. No contact for 5 years, left your children neglected. Could have had supervised visits, but you didn't accept it. No responsibility for what happened in bed sheets. You're like an instrumental with no life, a dead beat. So I stepped up, and now you dare call me a snitch. When you had her charged after you assaulted the chick. Put your hands on her throat because she wouldn't call you daddy. Big boy crying about how my baby mama scratched me. She the one who went to the boydom and filed reports. You on welfare, so she can't even get no child support. It just wasn't fair to the youths, you just wasn't there. Couldn't raise a kid if you bust a nut in the air. Now he talking about roast season.
You ain't a man, you a coward if you can't support the girl you put a seed in.
Yo, I don't believe him.
You ain't a man, you a coward if you can't support the girl you put a seed in.
Thinking that I can't see him.
You ain't a man, you a coward if you can't support the girl you put a seed in.
Too bad the kids couldn't see him.
You ain't a man, you a coward if you can't support the girl you put a seed in.
Appetite is insatiable, grab the mic and start lacing you. Rhymes go over your head like satellites that be tracing you. Trying to find a wife, but can't decide on which mate to choose. When you looking like half a hermaphrodite with the taste for dudes. The ones you fuck with is maga and ugly. Cocaine got you thinking that bitch Dawkins is lovely. You like tricks with no tits, what's that fat hoe offering? I'm convinced her breast size is lactose intolerant. So malnourished children is what she produced. You can front, but eventually you'll succumb to the truth. That you got no job and social assistance don't pay enough. Like a chick that don't ride dick, you a lazy fuck. So I shit on any tracks you be calling a roast. With Illuminati symbolism all in your posts. And I know that you the type to smoke crack rock, right? With bullshit diss tracks you made off your laptop mic. Then he talking about roast season.
You ain't a man, you a coward if you can't support the girl you put a seed in.
Yo, I don't believe him.
You ain't a man, you a coward if you can't support the girl you put a seed in.
Thinking that I can't see him.
You ain't a man, you a coward if you can't support the girl you put a seed in.
Too bad the kids couldn't see him.
You ain't a man, you a coward if you can't support the girl you put a seed in.
I foil plots, attempts to roast was a royal flop. Now I got your attention like a Jew hearing a coin drop. All of Joshua's victims is some woman 9 months pregnant with your son and you kicked her in the stomach. Adrenaline is pumping, so why is you fronting for? When your own pops is 5 minutes from their door. Claiming that you love them more, but if you love these kids so much, then where were you the day your son was born? When you ain't dead or in jail, no letters or mail. If you move and work, the kids don't see a cent from your sales. I'ma go and bet 7 million. You couldn't be a teacher taking attendance, cause that requires you to check the children. His pressure's building, cause he knows that I come with facts, not around to protect them. God forbid something happens. He got no whips, but still he deserved 100 lashes. You should thank me, I prevented the youths from becoming bastards. Eat your food when no table is set. Christmas and birthdays he happy, he could save up his checks. The afterlife is where you pay for sins made of the flesh. But Amazing Grace couldn't even save this wretch. He wear a heart on his sleeve, his emotions higher. No one's holding the kids hostage, don't deny it. This nigga's a compulsive liar. He wanna talk about roast, then I'ma treat him like chestnuts on an open fire. And that's word to your coke supplier. You don't even know your son's name, you think it's Josiah. He's so typical and basic, lyrically I fade him. I put that on Tamara, Trinity and Jaden, so bring on your roast season.
You ain't a man, you a coward if you can't support the girl you put a seed in.
Yo, I don't believe him.
You ain't a man, you a coward if you can't support the girl you put a seed in.
Thinking that I can't see him.
You ain't a man, you a coward if you can't support the girl you put a seed in.
Too bad the kids couldn't see him.
You ain't a man, you a coward if you can't support the girl you put a seed in.
And that's one. Plenty more where I come from. Ain't nobody preventing you from seeing the kids but yourself. You had the chance to see them through supervised visits, but you didn't even want that, so what's your problem? If you can't see them without restrictions, then you're not trying to be a part of their life at all. These are facts. God knows my heart, and yours. And I know you want to see the kids, but what makes you think they want to see you? And ain't nobody brainwashing them neither. I ain't trying to replace you, you left that spot vacant.
Remember this, any fool with a dick can make a baby, but only a real man can raise his children.